The price of petrol is set to drop by between 5 and 6 cents a litre at midnight, and traffic volumes have increased substantially as holidaymakers embark on the great trek back home. I'm Richard Brooks. The price of petrol is set to drop by between 5 and 6 cents a litre at midnight. The price of 93-octane petrol is dropping by 6 cents a litre. A litre of 95 unleaded petrol will cost 5 cents less. Diesel will also be 20 cents cheaper. The Fuel Retailers Association's Peter Noak explains.
There's always two main components that affect the pricing of the fuel. The one is the rand-dollar exchange rate, and then, of course, the international crude prices. For the month of December, prices of international crude have come down quite some. And obviously supply and demand was a little less, and that augured well for us for a change in the petrol price.
Traffic volumes have increased substantially, this as holidaymakers embark on the great trek back home. At its peak, transport authorities counted more than 2,600 vehicles travelling from Durban to Johannesburg along the N3 just outside Mooi River. Road congestion is expected to ease over the next few days. Here's spokesperson for the Road Traffic Management Corporation, Ashraf Ismail.
There were 75 fatalities on our road from the 1st of December to the 31st of December. This is compared to the 114 fatalities reported during the same period last year. This is because of our visible traffic policing and also motorists abided by the rules of the road. Traffic flow is steadily increasing. Yesterday, from 12 o'clock midday to 6 in the evening, 7,631 vehicles passed through the Nail Plaza en route to Gauteng. That is relatively low.
An education expert believes the Education Department should ensure proper consultation with schools before implementing new regulations. This comes after the department effectively banned school governing bodies from paying bonuses and offering perks to educators and principals at state schools. Teachers will also only be allowed to claim a maximum of 2 hours of overtime per weekday. KZN Parents Association Chairperson V. Ghani explains.
It's a thing that has happened without proper consultation, I would think. And what has happened here is that there's a move to discourage people from going into the Model C schools and ex-Model C schools and, of course, into the private sector. Having said that, I think that the gap is too wide in terms of what government schools are and what the Model C, ex-Model C and private schools are. I think there were more issues that the Education Department needed to look at. For example, the overcrowding of classrooms.
A Johannesburg-based psychologist has advised South Africans to use the first week of the new year for emotional stock-taking and reflection. This as many return to work today or prepare for the official start to 2012. Here's psychologist Leanne Lurie.
Everybody has a vision of how they would like their year to look. And I think that, for a lot of us, we start the year out, with these grand ideas, with resolutions that we want to make to improve our lives. And I think whilst it is important to have a plan and to have a vision, it's also important, to keep in mind that change is something that doesn't happen overnight. It's something that happens slowly. And if there are a number of goals that you want to achieve, to rather focus on one thing at a time, to break it up into parts that are manageable,